Good morning. It's Saturday, July 26th. My name is Leroy Anthony Peters. I'm an author, an Air Force veteran, a son, a brother, an uncle, cousin, and friend. Um, I was just thinking about I should do this because as of yesterday, my new book, my 20th book, Fearless, Book 3, Finding the Peace, is now available in Kindle. I wanted to let people know that what's different about this book than compared to all my other books is that it deals with the issues of domestic violence. Um, I'm not really here to talk about my book per se, but the issue of what domestic violence is and the history behind it and what a man just shouldn't do. I'm not a feminist, far from it. But that doesn't mean I don't know the difference between right and wrong. And I know that just some things a man should never do. And one of those things is that you don't hit women, especially if they're your wives or the mothers of your children. I have to thank my father for this. My dad, who fortunately is still with us, who I love dearly and is a great man, taught me about respecting women. He didn't just talk the talk, he walks it as well. I remember growing up with in our household, every time my sister and I got in a fight, 10 times out of 10, she would start that fight. My dad didn't care who started it. He finished it with his hands around my neck. And to quote him, if you don't see me doing that to your mother, I better not hear you hit a woman for any reason. I think we need to get back to those days. I know this is the 21st century. Things are getting a little bit better, but we still have a long way to go. I, for one, need to lead by example as my father did. I'm not married. I don't have any kids, but I do have some nieces, cousins who are women, and fortunately, thanks to my father, an example he led, I don't have to worry about the men that my sister and my nieces have given themselves to because they're good men. So, but I guess the point I'm trying to make is, parents, especially fathers, talk to your sons. Tell them, talk to them, let them know that there's just some things a man should never do. Um, you know, this world is crazy, and you know, domestic violence to me is a very, like with anything i- in today's society, is a very sore subject with me, and it's one of the reasons that inspired me to write this new book in my Fearless series, Finding the Peace. I don't want to say much because I don't want to spoil it for those fans who want to read it, but it hits home. I've met women who've been in domestic and violent marriages, um, and both in and out of the church, and my heart breaks for them. Um, for me, I just, you know, I don't know what I'd do if a female relative of mine, if that ever happened to. Um, I'm grateful to God that that has not happened. Um, but to all those women out there who are in a very, very bad and violent relationship, please, not just for your own safety and not just for your loved ones, but for yourself as well, get out of it. A man who's going to use you for a punching bag does not love you. Um, it's Get out of it and think about yourself because that's all you can do. Um, and you have allies. There are people who care, and there are people who are willing to fight for you. Um, and again, I just want to say I'm grateful for my father, the example he led, and how he treats my mom and how he loves my mom and how he protected both my sister and me. And he's still the same guy who still leads by example. And for me as a black man especially, I'm grateful for that. Um, you'll for all my fans out there, you'll see a lot of that in this new novel. Um, and I look forward to hearing your opinions. Um, Thank you. Take care, and God bless.